Most of you know me as the Peak Lady or Lacey Cornelison from the Kansas State University Center on Aging. I want to start by welcoming you back to active participation in Peak after, for many of you, a 2-year bye from the program due to the worldwide pandemic. As we prepare to resume Peak activities July 1st, I have some big important news to share with you. First of all, the pandemic and all that followed has impacted nursing homes greatly, including your ability to implement and maintain some of your person-centered care practices. For this reason, the Peak Advisory Board, made up of providers, an ombudsman, KDAD staff, and the Peak team, has approved a temporary modification to the Peak criteria for fiscal year 2023. That runs from July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2023. All these stakeholders know how important it is to protect the goals outlined of the Peak criteria to ensure Kansas nursing home residents receive the benefit of person-centered care. We have also all seen firsthand how the pandemic has directly affected nursing homes, including the ongoing healthcare staffing crisis that accompanied the COVID challenges. It is with these two things in mind that we share these temporary modifications to the criteria with you. What are the modifications? There are two areas of the criteria, the relationships core and supporting practice number 1 of the decision-making staff work core, staff scheduling, that were identified as extremely difficult to meet during the pandemic. The whole relationship core, along with the consistent staffing portion of the sleep core and supporting practice number 1, staff scheduling of decision-making staff work, will not be evaluated this year. If your home submitted an action plan on either of these cores with the intent to work on them this peak year, this will apply to you. If you are receiving a full evaluation this year, this will also apply to you. At your next evaluation, these areas will be evaluated, but if you fall short of passing one of them, you will be given temporary credit for having met the core area. Your incentive will be impacted as if you had passed the core. Additionally, we know that all practices have been impacted in some way. So evaluators this year, fiscal year 23, will be sensitive to other challenges presented by the pandemic and will work to prevent an isolated event or concern related to COVID from preventing homes from moving forward. A Peak Advisory Board work group developed a guide for this process so that it is applied consistently to all homes in the program. Keep in mind that these modifications are in effect for this fiscal year only, FY23, and the original criteria and expectations will resume in July 2023, a little over a year from now. In plain words, after FY23, the next time any of these areas are evaluated, you will be expected to meet the full original criteria expectations, even if you pass them under this temporary modification. In closing, we want to express our gratitude for all you have done and are doing during these unprecedented times. We recognize and appreciate your motivation to continue providing person-centered care to Kansas elders. Let us know how we can help you. Sending all the best from the Peak team.